Galways Land National Park is a small 27-hectare national park consisting of dense mountain forest. It is located within the city limits of Wරඑළ in Sri Lanka. It was formally declared as a wildlife sanctuary on May 27, 1938. The Galways Land was elevated to national park status on May 18, 2006. Galways Land harbors about 20 rare migrant bird species and 30 native species. It can be easily accessed by a vehicle and park is open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. There is a 2 kilometers walking trail in the middle of the dense jungle, another patch of open area with large eucalyptus and many other trees, which creates mesmerizing pictures, especially in the morning. I entered park around 7 a.m. in the morning, hoping to find some rare migrant birds and endemic lizards. My first encounter is a dusky striped squirrel, which is a species of small squirrel from Sri Lanka that is largely confined to rainforests in the southwestern wet zone, with higher rainfall than the rest of the island. It would most easily be confused with layered squirrel. There are 9 species of woodpeckers in Sri Lanka. This includes 3 endemic subspecies. Crimson-backed flameback is a large, spectacular woodpecker with crimson upperparts, black-scaled pale underparts, and a crested head. Males have a red crest, females a black crest with fine white markings. Endemic to Sri Lanka. A unique call makes it easy to identify. Then I encounter a pair of dark-fronted babblers moving simply between the branches of bushes, and it was very difficult to follow them and captured. They are really shy birds and quickly avoid human encounters. These scimitar babblers seems like they don't disturbed by my presence. The unique call can be heard from all over the forest, and there are many of them. We can easily photograph them. Looks like this pair building a nest. These birds are endemic to Sri Lanka and can be seen in hill zones and in Sinharaja rainforest. There are on 10 species of warblers which can be seen across Sri Lanka. I could not easily recognize this species since it was swiftly moving across the branches. It has white stripes on its wings, which looks like large built leaf warbler, which also matches to its habitat, which is the elevation forests across the island. Same day, I think I was so lucky to capture this elusive and rare winter migrant bird called Kashmir flycatcher. It is considered as a globally threatened bird nesting in northwestern Himalayas of the Kashmir region of India and Pakistan. Probably the majority of the population of Kashmir flycatcher migrate to the Sri Lankan hills during the winter. It is a territorial bird which can be seen repeatedly in the same area over and over again once you spotted it in a place. The bird was there high up in the canopy of the tall trees, and quickly it was disturbed by crows and vanished. The yellow-eared bulbul is endemic to Sri Lanka and is the least common of the bulbuls found in Sri Lanka. This is a bird of jungle and wooded farmland. Despite its restricted range, it is quite readily found at sites such as Horton Plains, Piduruthalagala Peak, Moon Plains, and Victoria Park in Nuwara Eliya, and has been frequently sighted in rocky hills. It can be easily recognized by its yellow ear tufts and a yellow patch below the eye. And it is quite a shy bird which makes lovely calls. Sri Lankan white-eye is a very common encounter inside this forest, and its calls are ringing inside the jungle. When I move along the course, I was able to capture a glimpse of a movement on the ground of the forest, which I was very lucky to encounter this Indian blue robin, which is a very elusive winter migratory bird. It only provided a very short of time for me to capture it and quickly moved inside the dense jungle, evading me. This blackbird was staying so still until I captured it, as long as I desired. They have a very lovely call and looks like it is preparing to make its nest. This forest provides shelter to many unique birds in Sri Lanka, including endemics like Sri Lankan whistling thrush, scally thrush, spot-winged thrush, brown-capped babbler, Sri Lanka wood pigeon, and many more. Although I heard the calls of some of those birds, it was difficult to spot them. This is one place in Sri Lanka we have both endemic dull blue flycatcher and resident Tickle's blue flycatcher can be seen together, which I had the moment to capture them both here. They were many velvet-fronted nuthakes and gray-headed canary flycatchers, great tits, bar-winged flycatchers in the mid-canopy of the forest. There was a pair of orange-headed minivets which belongs to the cuckoo strike family, and the female has courted its prey. I struggled a lot to dismantle the insect before eating it. Compared to its cousin, the small minivet or scarlet minivet, is species can mainly same in the hill zones of the island. I was walking inside the jungle slowly in search of birds without knowing the passage of time until I noticed it was 11 a.m. in the morning. However, there is no lack of birds, rather in abundance, where one can enjoy the presence of birds throughout the day. It appear inside this breathtaking piece of habitat. I was scanning throughout the jungle in search of a lizard, as this habitat provides shelter to a wide variety of endemic and other types of reptiles in Sri Lanka. I was lucky enough to spot this rhino-horned lizard, which is an endemic lizard found in highlands of Sri Lanka. Lizard can be found in Horton Plains, Hakgala Strict Nature Reserve, and Pidirathalagala Mountain Range. They mainly feed on insects. Reason to have a horn-like structure on its head is still debatable. This for us truly an amazing and beautiful piece of land which provides an unforgettable experience on any birding enthusiast, and even for those who likes to spend some time winding up from their busy schedules to get a relaxing experience.